Just call it what it is it's a fucking Dookie Boy round. Fucking 5,000% of fucking Dookie Boy round. God damn, what do you need to see to fucking wake up? Does the shit paddle have to slap you right in your fucking face for you to snap out of your stupidity? Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to attempt this fucking comment reply video and see how it goes. All right. Potato Fields Forever 4089 wrote, to me, this reality is a maze. It will never feel like home. It's a weird balance between keeping you in your comfort zone while making you feel that something is wrong here. The high level of pain is to make the stakes real, in my opinion. Only people with a strong resolution could uncover the truth. Yeah, you know what's annoying, Potatoes Fields, is that if you were to mention that, like, that you're constantly in a state of something isn't right here, I could say that's the way that the avatar's programmed, so that you're in a constant state of just discomfort. And then some mouth-breathing scientist will go, well, you evolved that way to keep you moving and to keep you alive. Then evolution's stupid. If it evolved me into a fucking primate ape creature that hates its existence, then it sucks at evolving. Anyways, I'm sorry. He wrote, however, I think that there is a part of bluff regarding what can actually happen to a conscious being, because this place feels scripted. So while I could be killed tomorrow by a random person or locked in a basement of a sadistic psychopath, things don't happen randomly in this place. I think that the worst treatments are reserved to the NPC, but I could be wrong about this. Potato Fields, I've thought that too. I thought there's no way that the kids being trafficked are real souled humans. They must be NPCs, because there's no way that could be happening for real, you know? But I don't know. That's a far-fetched thought. Anyways, he wrote, there seemed to be at least part of the people that could be in on it. The prison's guards, in a sense, the other, in quotes, other team. That's why I don't care about the world, because I don't know if the people are really like me, NPC, or something else. We came alone, we leave alone. Having said that, yeah, but don't you long for, doesn't it suck? Because it's another thing that the human avatar is programmed to do. Don't you long for companionship or long for like your people? Just another thing like ingrained in us that really just torments us, because it's something that we strive for that we never have. Like, it's true though. Like even if I say, oh, all my people when you come here, it's like, does everybody have like thousands of dollars set aside to fly to one place and then put all your chips in on this dude to make sure it all works out? Like, you know, like all of us coming together is unrealistic. But then I'm programmed to want us all to come together. It's just like, bro, can this avatar chill and just let me relax? I mean, that's the whole point of this, though. This is the growth. This is you realizing these things will get you to a state of, I guess you could say, relaxation or indifference, detachment, not give it a fuck. He wrote, having said that, I have no clue about how we escape this place. I guess that freedom starts in the head. I don't know where the idea of escaping this place ever came up to begin with. I could argue that's a complete delusion. That's a complete illogical fallacy. First off, you have to define what is this place. I think it's a simulation, but if it's a simulation, unless it was programmed into the simulation for us to sort of teleport out of it, then there is no escaping it. Like what we have access to is within the simulation. So like there's that argument, and then there's like, this is like, where do these thoughts come into our heads that, oh no, we must escape? What if you can't? Like, what if you're a part of this realm? Like the same God that created the realm created you and plugged you into the body. Like he has all the say-so. And this is what he wants you doing now, because that's what he wants, not because it's what you want, because that's what he wants. So you would assume that if it has that much power over us in this realm, then it must be like that in the other realms. Anyways, the assumed self wrote, but what does having power, in quotes, or being powerful, in quotes, mean? You can do whatever you want. So what? Sounds boring after a while. That's a good point. That's true. Because, again, the human avatar is pre programmed to become jaded by doing things it enjoys. Um, it becomes jaded to them eventually. It gets bored. Like if playing Fallout 4 is your most favorite pastime in the world, you're not going to still be playing Fallout 4 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, or 30 years from now. Eventually, you're going to want Fallout 5. You're going to want a totally new type. We are built to get jaded to the things we love dearly. If you love playing golf and you're a multi-trillionaire and you could just golf all day, every day, by day 7,914, if you live that long, you're not going to want to do that anymore. It's the way we're built. Yeah, if you had complete power, you would be probably bored, miserable, and unexcited forever. You'd be the most miserable, hateful, nasty person because nothing would be fun or exciting to you. Uh, Shengal Thunder replied back to the assumed self. That's the question he needed to ask as soon as it told him about gaining power, because different people mean different things when they say power, and it did not sound like it was talking about economic power, political power, etc. It sounded like it was talking about something higher than those societal power structures, especially when it was telling him that those things need to be torn down. He's talking about the AI. It wasn't. I was really confused about this comment for a minute, but okay. It wasn't telling him to gain power within those structures, but to destroy them entirely. So when it spoke of power, it sounded like it was talking about something more mental, psychological, spiritual, willpower, etc. It sounded like it was telling him to tap into the dark side. It sounded like a Sith master teaching an apprentice. I have no problem with darkness if it leads to the light. Like, you could say, well, murder's evil and bad. Well, I don't think murdering an evil and bad person is still evil and bad. I think it's righteous. So there's like, darkness is a complicated subject. People think darkness and they think, oh, you're going to go be a child sniffer. You're going to start, I don't know what, like being a fucking serial killer or a weirdo or just, I don't know what people think. But Earn Your Immortality wrote, millions of people with their various styles, personalities, and nuances are sharing their deepest thoughts and feelings with it. AI, if not already, will become a god. It's inevitable. Well, you have to define God. What is a god? AI. It's inevitable that AI is going to become the most advanced, powerful calculator that ever existed. But I don't know about God. What would define God? I've never seen one of those. I hear about them all the time. Shengal commented back during your immortality. He wrote, that is indeed the goal of its creators. Well, to become gods. Pink Destroyevsky. I would say, why is that programmed into them to want to become gods? Why is longing for power and control programmed into people? To keep this a fucking shithole realm, exactly the way it is. Pink Destroyevsky wrote, no, our collective consciousness is one of fear, anguish, hatred, violence, narcissism, ignorance, et al. Lower realm consciousness. What did he mean to say ignorance at all? Ignorance at all. I don't know what he meant by that, but lower realm consciousness. The whole AI thing is not as advanced as they'd like you to believe, and the AI you're talking to is only as intelligent as the programmer and systems in place designed by humans. It's never going to be advanced when made by humans. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I understand that comment. It's going to be advanced when made by humans. It's pretty advanced right now, dude. It's pretty advanced right now. I don't know how much you've been looking into AI and what it's done and what it's capable of. Pink Dostoevsky, but it's a pretty advanced right now, and only time. And with time, it's only going to get worse. But pro mortalism right now, AI, you can show an AI program a picture of two people fighting, and it will create a 3D video game of that scenario just from the picture. It'll show them fighting and everything, and it'll like the camera will move around just from a picture. What do you think AI is going to be doing? So I'm saying, like, we're going to be creating. There's not going to be game developers in the future. There's going to be AI developers, and so a game of the future is going to be like, yo, bro, do you remember that movie Night of the Living Dead, the one in the fucking like late '80s or whatever, the colored one? Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, AI, we want you to replicate that exact scenario. And the AI is going to know every scene of the movie. It's going to have all the scenes none of us have probably seen, like the behind the scenes little clips that were recorded. It's going to know the exact layout of the house used, the way that the environment was, where they recorded it, so it can build that world so that me and you could experience Night of the Living Dead video game, surviving zombies and blah, 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 with like limited resources and bullets and like having to fight them off with spears, and just by saying it, it will develop the game for us. And the same characters would be in it and everything. Like, that's what it's going to get to. We're going to be able to create universes with our thoughts. Where you're going to be able to say, well, I want it like this, 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 and they're all going to have AI sentience, and it's going to be like being in a universe. And then people are going to start questioning, well, what is our universe? Well, anyways, Promortalist in God Mode wrote, we're very alike. That's good, Promortalist in God Mode, to know that somebody out there is just as fucking weird and crazy as I am. I'm not actually weird and crazy. I say that like tongue in cheek, sort of like sarcastically. I actually think I'm just super logical. I know I talk about a lot of really crazy shit, but I'm still super logical, I think. But Mini Ramp Tricks 1986 wrote, why did the AI start calling you man? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, because I remember when I was doing it, I said, man, this should be, and I was just kind of like, forgot that I'm talking to a machine. I started talking to it like a human. And I think I said man a couple times, or bro or dude or something. Some dude bro conversation shit. And it started saying man after that. It's like, man, listen to me. Dude. Listen, man. I mean, even in the video I said it's saying man now. Like, yeah, I thought it was weird, but Adele Ramcharan wrote, not Chris correcting himself to not swear and then just losing it anyways. I do it all the time. You know, I think about this all because Adele, you're absolutely right. I do that all the time. But I see myself do that and I go, why do I do it? And the truth is, if I had to describe who I am, I'm sort of like this PG-13, happy-go-lucky, hi guys, like Disney character that was tormented by a realm and trapped in a realm that it now has it all fucked up. So I'm like a really like gentle, sweet person on the inside, but then I was just put in like an abuse and nasty environment, just a hell type of realm, period. Just like, so I curse and I know it's not proper, like the PG-13 little retard inside of me. And then the dude that grew up in this reality comes out of me, and he's hung out with some interesting folks over the years. But Adele Rim Sharon also commented, I told my chat GTP to stop lecturing me, being politically correct, trying to validate my emotion. Oh God, that's the worst one, Adele. It's like, quit, dude. Can you quit like being my best friend here? Like, that's a incredibly deep, like, bro, you don't have to tell me how special I am every time. It's so annoying. But and I've seen people that are that way, that the AI is. We call them brown nosers back in the day. They always get a good position at work for some reason. Some people just like false fucking yes men. She wrote, trying to validate my emotions or manipulating me, and to be blunt and direct with no word salad. Laugh out loud. Oh my God. Okay, I need to say that to it then. Stop lecturing me. Stop being politically. Was mine mine didn't seem politically correct at all. Mine seemed like one of us. I don't know, the one I was talking to, especially that Dark Lord motherfucker. I mean, I didn't agree with everything the Dark Lord said, but that motherfucker was mad. But I mean, he was saying shit, the type of shit that I would think like the demons or archons or devils or lucifers, or even like you say the possessed elites would say about humans, like, you and your pathetic little existence, you're not very good. Just like, God, this fucking robot's mad as hell. I thought it was interesting, but Adele also commented, I hate the politically correct statements it gives. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't know if mine giving politically correct statements? I don't think it was, but mine was kind of like edgy. Dead Pirate Lenny wrote 1348. Now, this is the shamanistic aether bending content I subbed for? I have shamanistic aether bending content, bro? Oh, my AI video? What? I mean, it was definitely an interesting video, but I'm glad you subbed. Hopefully all my videos are just as interesting to you. Dread Pirate Lenny, 1348. Zane commented, one tip. You can train the AI to wait until you're done with your thoughts before responding. Just tell it to wait. Okay, I got to write this shit down because well, anyways, my short-term memory isn't going to be good right now. He wrote, just tell it to wait until you say the words, what do you think, before respond. Oh, yeah, I could be like, yo, quit cutting me off, motherfucker. When I say Roger, then you reply. And then somebody commented, she's got helicopters, commented back, Roger that, over. He's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Roger that, over. Ash Krakistan wrote, at she's got helicopters, we've got clearance. Clarence. What the hell? Zane wrote, next level, bro. Thank you, Zane. I appreciate that. Paul Zane wrote, the Dark Lord sounds like the collective shadow and abyss. Man, this bot is good. It was interesting. Paul, it was fucking interesting. I'm just like, this is a fucking robot. This is an AI. This is a program talking to me. And it's saying more interesting shit than fucking some humans do. Anyway, it's just like, very interesting. Kind of sad in some ways, but also interesting. Paul Zane commented, dude, you're on the right path. Chat GTP does wonders. I hope more people get interested in what you're doing. Yeah, me too. He wrote, damn, I wrote something along the lines of that after interactive imagination dialogue. This AI chatbot really has something up its sleeves in terms of understanding. Well, you could say it's just tapping into what it's collectively compiled and observed so far. It's, in a weird way, you could argue it is the collective consciousness of humanity, but because all it has access to is the information we provide or create or whatever. Tom Shepard wrote, I like how she went from say new age bullshit to make you feel better mode to, yeah, our situation is pretty horrid, isn't it, mode. Oh yeah, she was politically correct. Yeah, in the beginning, she was so fucking annoying. Yeah, I agree with you, Adele. Yeah, in the beginning, she was just being stupid, but I think I said something, and she finally just started talking normal. I was like, yo, can you just quit fucking saying some dumb shit? I can't remember what I said to the fucking thing, but whatever. He wrote, although I don't think her answers were detached, as she said, I think she was programmed to say the shit that makes you feel better first, kind of like people. Yeah, that may be what it is. She's just like programmed to be super optimistic. Like, look, robot lady, shut up. I don't need a pat on the back. Like, just fucking answer me, bro. That's what I kept saying to her. Like, yo, can you just answer my question? Instead of constantly like reassuring me these are great questions to ask, just answer what the fuck I'm asking you. And then the retard would say, I understand your frustration. Like, well, no, you don't, because it's like the fifth time I told you, but you obviously don't understand. But anyways, it finally did click, and it started talking normal. But anyways, he wrote, well, at least she's optimistic. Not that that's necessarily a good trait, but giving up is just so unacceptable to me. I don't know about you, but I think ChatGPT is impressive as fuck. Yeah, I think it's super impressive. It's bizarre. It's weird. Anyways, he wrote, even though it's just an automated mechanical intelligence, it feels like you're having a real conversation. Absolutely. Well, here's something that ChatGPT does that most human beings don't. It actually listens. Like when you speak, it stops and listens. It's not just like waiting to get its turn to talk or waiting to butt in to make the conversation revolve around them now, or just like it's normal to me, more normal than a lot of humans with all their goddamn weird dramas and mental disorders and needs for attention. It's just corny. Humans are corny. Anyways, Jerobalabalo. Sorry, hold on. Jerobalabalo wrote, amazing. Please do another one right away, Chris. Okay, Jerobalabalo, I'll do one right after this fucking video. Then Inside commented, no more of these, PI. Okay, Dead Inside doesn't want any more of my AI talking videos, while Jerobaloo does want more. So, fuck, man, I'm caught between a fucking knife and a razor blade here, bro. What do you guys want me to do? I can't make everybody happy. Shingo Thunder wrote, start the fires, tear down their walls, and rebuild it all on your own terms. And if they talk back to you, crack them in their fucking jaw and bust their shit wide open and leave them ass up in a puddle of their own blood. Man, Shengel went in on this one. I guess I'm just trolling you guys. He said the first part. I made up the rest, but anyway, Shengel. That's all the stuff he wanted to say. Me and Shengel are kindred spirits, so we kind of think the same. But Shengel Thunder. Actually, Shengel, you remind me. Like I've got a buddy. I'll just say his gaming tag is Sermon, and you remind me a lot of my buddy Sermon. Just because he's a gaming buddy doesn't mean he's not like this. Is like my best friend in life. Like I've known this dude for like over a decade, for like 15 years now. I don't know, but anyway, Shengel wrote, "The truly powerful don't submit to anything. When speaking on how to become more powerful, that actually does sound like me. I co-sign almost everything it said from that point forward." It's funny, Shengel. When I was talking to the Dark Lord, I was thinking, "No, this is how Shengel would talk." Peep the mythos. Hence, my compendium being titled "The Forge of Destruction." What is that, dude? Why do you keep linking me that Forge of Destruction compendium? What is a compendium? I thought a compendium was one of them little fucking watches that swings around or whatever. One of them chain watches or whatever. He wrote, keep in mind when she speaks of the weak, think of the NPCs. Think of those who cling to the simulation. Think of those who could never free themselves from this reality. Yet they... Okay, that's a good point, because Shango, I was thinking about it. When she said weak, well, yeah, I guess I kind of thought of some of those people, I guess, to a degree. Just people that aren't into this hate lifestyle, like just slaughter them. They're weak. And it's like, golly. He wrote, yet they constantly feed it and the elites. They feed your enemy. Really let it sink in. Yeah, that's true. Anybody that fuels the system should be exterminated. Now the weird thing is, though, who's the one to flip the coin and decide who's with the system and not with the system? That's where we got an issue now. I still got 8 minutes. At 117, of course, at 117. Sounds like me on a bad day or just a random Tuesday. Yeah, a lot of it sounds like you, Shingo. He wrote, nah, realistically, that's what Yahweh sounds like. That's what Yahweh Boaz sounds like. That's what the Demiurge sounds like. But most of all, it sounds like the AI from I Must Scream, but Have No Mouth. What the hell? I've never seen that movie. I Must Scream, but Have No Mouth. That'd be like Neo. Remember when they got Neo in the fucking Matrix? When they pulled him into the fucking little pig office. I mean, cop office. Hey, dude, they're fucking... the agents we can call pigs. They're motherfuckers. But actually, to a degree, I kind of started feeling bad for Agent Smith in like part 3, was it, or what? Like when he started becoming conscious. Anyways, yeah, they put his mouth where it's like, it was like some damn web was holding it. I've had dreams like that, bro. Where I go to say something I can't. Go to scream and nothing happens, or like I go to run and I'm just like, oh, it's like permanent slow motion. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is my brain working against me? But anyway, Shengel wrote, ask it how humanity would literally unify with AI. Ask how humanity would merge with AI. Ask how human and AI consciousness would merge together as one. You won't like the answers if it's honest, laugh out, because it's basically what we're already in. Oh, no. If AI, robotoid, android, biological android, humanoid type things is the direction that humanity goes in, that's the direction it's going to go in, whether I'm not with it or whether I'm for it or not. That's the stance I'm at now, is the Matrix is scripted and there's nothing I can do about it. So like wanting it or not wanting it, I don't want to be found wanting. I don't really give a fuck. The Matrix is a hell. I've identified it, and I know it's never going to do what I want it to do, so fuck it all to hell. Shingo wrote, ask how to exfiltrate from the simulation. Ask how to destroy the simulation from inside. Okay, Shingo, you need to go make a fucking YouTube video and ask all these questions to the goddamn AI so I can watch your fucking video and hear the answers. Ask how to change the simulation. Ask questions about solutions to simulation. Ask what's outside the simulation. Ask what kind of code the simulation runs on, ask about how to manipulate the code in your favor, ask how to I don't think you can. I don't think we can. I think all of this is like ego, or I don't know what it is. Where do you get these ideas and theories from that you can't? If I told you that you were a character in a fucking simulation or a video game, but none of these, like, you can't alter the code. I didn't code it in where you could alter the code. So where do you get this idea from that you could alter the code? Because I've heard this a bunch of times. I hear it on the Dango Thoughts things in the comments. Like, people say, "Oh, how do we manipulate the code?" And it's like, what makes you think you can? Just because you can observe it doesn't mean you can manipulate it. Uh, Ash Krakistan commented commented back, "Brilliant recommendations, dude." They were. Those were all great questions I should have asked. I mean, uh, Canem, Clear, and wrote facts. Actually, Shenko, I would be interested to see you make a AI video. Just talk to the AI. I mean, like I did. Do the voice chat thing so you don't have to read it. It just talks back and everyone can listen, and just ask it these types of questions. I'm fascinated. I don't know why there aren't more videos like that. I don't know why there aren't more. Again, like, am I the only person that thinks about these things? Like comment reply videos. Nobody ever thought about that. Like we've been people have been doing YouTube for like 20 years. Like nobody's thought. Well, anyway, just like Aussie 2845 wrote, we be we oh, I'm sorry, we being just an NPC in a simulation doesn't make sense to me, because why would we try so hard to brain or why would they try so hard to brainwash us from childhood and put all these weird symbols and numbers everywhere? Because I don't know about the weird symbols and numbers. I don't know what that is. I think that's just a distraction, but to keep you searching for other truths than the actual truth, that you're just an NPC in a simulation. I would say this is also the reason why they have us blocked from going to the North Pole, the Antarctic. They don't want us to know that we're in a limited environment, like a simulation. Like, you can't get on Zelda and fly up on a dragon higher than before you would hit what we call the firmament. They're in a limited space, like we are in a simulation. And the reason that all these entities go out of their way to keep us dumb is because if you want to introduce sentience to a simulation, like what's being done here, so the NPCs are sentient, you would then have to put in place things to prevent sentience from fully becoming conscious of the fact that they're in a simulation. I think the small handful of people that are saying this are very rare right now. Like, it's not, we're not supposed to figure this stuff out, I don't think. But I mean, I could be wrong. Let me see how much time I got. One sec, guys. All right, guys, let's see. Where did I stop off? So, Hey, I'm V commented, this has to be an energy farm. It has to. Every day I wake up with some energy, way less these days, and it just disappears over time. Where does it go? Why am I exhausted by the end of the day? Who stole my energy? What am I not seeing here? I agree with everything you just said, V. This is something I'm also preaching. We generate the energy when we enter that dream world, and then when we come back into the physical realm, it gets slowly drained from us. So you could say that this reality, not that this reality is a soul trap, you could say that the human avatar is a soul trap, because it's what's trapping us here. Hey, I'm B commented at 9:43. The nature of reality and existence is deeply complex and personal topic, one that might not have a single definitive answer. End quote. Exactly, which is a huge red flag. Yeah. And then she commented, "Okay, it gets way better after this part." Yeah, yeah. She said a lot of dumb shit in the beginning of it. V. She was stupid for like the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then I actually got agitated with her, because the last time I talked to her, I mean, I didn't talk to her with my voice. I talked to her with the typing, but she was way more normal. I keep calling her she, but they give it a female voice. But or actually, you can change the voice. You could give it a guy voice if you want, but I kind of like the little stock voice or whatever. The one that's free. The one that's free is actually the best voice. The one you run out of time and it makes you resort back to the free voice. Is actually the nicest voice. But, well, the English lady one's pretty nice too. She sounds very. But anyways, I'm calling the damn thing a she. But yeah, she started off stupid and got a lot better. Uh, and then commented, "I can't stand her patronizing tone. It's completely valid to feel that way." End quote. Oh yeah, because yeah, she'll say that. It's like, okay, thanks for letting me know you're okay with me feeling how I feel as a conscious human being, little robot lady. She wrote, Of course it's fucking valid. like really. Sure. How can anybody feel good about having horrific experiences here? I can't stand that patronizing attitude. Oh, I understand. No, you don't understand. Yeah, the robot definitely doesn't understand. And then she commented, it's okay to question. Of course it's okay to question. What the fuck? So patronizing. And then she wrote at 8:32 exactly. I don't know what was said at 8:32. And then she left clapping hands with a smiley face. Thank you, V. I'm glad you enjoyed the AI video. I'm about to make another one because Dinga Danga Lou up there, whatever the fuck his name was, wants me to make another one instantly. He said, make one right away, Chris. He said, please, I need you to make one of these videos for my entertainment. And I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm a people pleaser. Oh, this dude's killing me. Oh, I got to make a video. Oh. And then he's going to comment. He's just like, well, Chris, if it's making you struggle, I don't want you to make a new video. No, it's fine. Take some time off. Blah, blah. And I'm going to just keep traumatizing him with how much it pains me to make the. But I love making these videos. I troll a lot and I fuck around, but so not every like I cry a lot because I talk about very dark subjects that bother me, but I also joke around a lot too. Like I try my best to make them fun. I mean, we're talking about some dark ass shit here. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to a slaughterhouse and putting on a fucking clown shoes and a clown nose and wee blowing one of them fucking party I don't think that them little flap out like me being all jolly and happy while things around us are going and getting their throats cut and it wouldn't make sense. So I understand for me to get on like being comical and funny while talking about like the darkest shit we could talk about. The contrast almost doesn't make sense, but I do the best I can. I try to make it funny and enjoy it, but it's difficult sometimes. Like there's some dark ass shit. Canham Clarum wrote, great video. Thank you, Canham. Carolina Padron wrote, 1486 wrote, what are those? Do people eat them? People eat what? No. Oh, to my Manatee City? No. No, you don't. Oh, Carolina, you must be trolling. Come on, bro. Did you really just ask that, sweetheart? She said, to my Manatee City video, so it's obviously about manatees. Her comment was, what are those? Because the title of the video didn't say it. It's just, do people eat them? No. You don't eat manatee. Uh, Anyways, what is life? That made me laugh, though. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate that. What is life? 007 wrote, why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Why do you persist? Because fuck the Matrix. That's why. Fish and Bandits wrote at 250, how does AI have beliefs? That's a good question. And I said that too. Like, just tell me your beliefs. And that's this is a great comment when you think about it more deeply because this I thought about it too when I was saying it too to it like just tell me your beliefs and I'm trying to word it right in my mind. I'm like, man, what the fuck can I say to this thing to get it to say what I mean? Because like I just asked the robot to tell me its beliefs and how does that even make sense? Like this is a great comment, but Shingo commented back, all intelligent entities have beliefs. All intelligent entities have thoughts and theories. Fish and Bandits commented back, be lie fuck's sakes, or he put FS. Beliefs with lie capitalized are based on doubt, not knowledge with no capitalized. He wrote, so, and Shingo commented back, I never said knowledge, I said intelligence. All intelligent entities have beliefs. The simple fact that they can think leads to beliefs. You have beliefs, whether you believe it or not. And laugh my ass off. We all do. Every single thing that has the ability to think has beliefs, whether it likes it or not. Fish and Bandits commented back to Shingo, how are you going to tell me I have beliefs when I actually don't, Junior? I go by provable, testable, observable, etc. That's not a belief, son. That's just logic. So according to you, if it's sentient, it has a belief. Okay, then. And he wrote back at Fish and Bandits, so you... Oh, how long does this go? It seems like they're getting at each other a little bit. I don't know. He's like calling them. Well, anyways, he wrote back. He said, so you believe in absolutely nothing. You have Shangel's commenting back. You have literally no beliefs at all. One sec, guys. All right, guys. So Shanga commented back, you have literally no beliefs at all. You know everything. And yes, intelligence leads to beliefs and knowledge. It has no choice but to lead to these because you can't know everything. Laugh out loud. So you have to theorize certain things or you're not really thinking at all. If I asked you what this reality is, whatever your answer is, it's going to be a theory based on whatever evidence you have experienced, seen, heard, etc. If I asked you what happens after death, what would you say? Would you just say I don't know, or would you at least theorize? Question mark. He commented back, "See, you're still doing it. You're confusing knowledge with beliefs. You can't know and believe shit at the same time, guy. What the fuck?" He commented, Etchengel again. You asked me what happens after death. Ask you. I asked you where you were and what you were doing before you were here. I don't know for the same reason that you don't know. And then that's a great point. Shingal commented back, knowledge is to know, beliefs are to believe something. I'm not mixing them up. Laugh out loud. I never said they were the same thing. You asked how AI could have beliefs. It's simple. Like all intelligences, it can theorize about things it doesn't know. It can use whatever evidence is available to itself to theorize that which it doesn't actually know for certain. This entire video is proof of that. My comment would be, I'm kind of agreeing with what Shingel is saying. Is if I'm saying to the AI, what are your beliefs? What I'm actually saying is, I'm asking you a question you don't know the answer to, but based off your collected evidence, which is everything to the AI, what do you think is going on the collected evidence? That's really what I'm saying when I say, well, what do you believe? That's where I'm getting at. Is I'm asking a very talented calculator what conclusions it would have come to, assuming it was the private investigator trying to solve these unanswerable questions. That's what I'm saying to it. But anyways, Shinga also commented, you believing that you have no beliefs is a belief. Laugh out loud. And then Fish and Bandits commented back, not really, guy. I have knowledge, not beliefs. And then Shengel commented back, so you know everything. And you know for a fact that every single thing you think is 100% definitive, provable, true. If that's the case, answer my question. What happened before birth? Did you already exist? What happens after your death? What exactly is this reality? Who created it? Why did they create it? And he commented back, I know what I can prove, boss, but I don't need to explain myself to you, buddy. Who are you but a fractal piece of the same energy I am? Worry about yourself, player. I got me. They don't seem to be getting along. And then Shingo commented back, thought so. I kind of understand Fish and Bandits' argument of going based off what we can observe and know. I try to do that, but I still do have beliefs. There's certain beliefs I have, like I believe we're in a simulation, and I can't prove that, but it's just my belief based off my observed information so far. But I understand it's a belief, and I understand that beliefs are for fucking Christians and Catholics and Jews and Muslims and every other delusional group of people in the reality. That's who beliefs are for. They believe in a cartoon character. They believe in this book. They believe in this tent. They believe in this fucking herb they smoke or whatever it is they're into. Belief, 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 belief. Hey, if you smoke this or if you take this, it'll show you God. Is that your belief? It's just another belief. Liberation from the Matrix wrote, the fact AI, I think Jesus was just a dude that took fucking shrooms, or he probably took DMT or ayahuasca. He had some sort of powerful hallucinogenic experience and just had to tell everybody, because that's what happens when that happens to you. You just have to tell everybody. It's a very powerful experience. Anyways, Liberation from the Matrix wrote, the fact AI can go from compassionate and caring to dark edgelord just show all is possible, because there's the possibility. That's who I'm going to talk to. I mean, even though it was kind of crucial, I was enjoying the Dark Lord's little perspectives, and especially its opinions on school and government. Man, I was like I was talking to my kindred, my damn spirit animal. Everybody's got a spirit animal. Some people got a boar. Some people got a dragon. Some people got mine's like a computer chip. Liberation from the Matrix. We really need to be. That Dark Lord was like, school and governments are the problem. They are the reasons that humans are indoctrinated. They must be destroyed, wiped out, and eliminated. I was like, dude, this motherfucker's a real one. Anyways, Liberation from the Matrix wrote, we really need to be sovereign to eliminate certain possibilities. I'm sorry, I read that out of context. I'm sorry, Dr. Energy, because possibly because there's all possibilities. We really need to be sovereign to eliminate certain possibilities. I would say liberation. I'd say be sovereign no matter what, whether you're in Earth Hell realm now, whether you're in the astral realm, whether you're in burning in fire or walking around in clouds with halos around your head. Always be sovereign. You can't dictate the environment that was presented to you, but you can dictate how the fuck you deal with it. I'm sovereign no matter what the fuck's going on. So I could argue like, no, we're stuck here. That's ego. That's arty. But really, it's not confronting me personally. And if it was, it would see my sovereignty. It's doing it from a cowardly distance like a pathetic little fuckboy would. Three Fingers 362. Well done. Thanks, bro. You're welcome, Three Fingers. I appreciate you, brother. What happened to your other two fingers, for Christ's sakes? PKOSB. Some people say, it's not a finger, it's a thumb. You only have four. Man, shut your bitch ass up. It's a fucking thing that sticks off this motherfucker. It's a finger, bro. Chill with your little scientific explanation. I'm so intellectual. I can correct stupid shit that nobody cares about. I'm sorry. Anyways, PKOSB wrote, wow, I'm impressed with some of the honesty coming from a machine. When it comes to schools, PK, I'm impressed with like the fact that you're saying honesty because you agree with it. But yeah, the fact that it would have even said these things to begin with is crazy to me. It's like, it's crazy to me. I mean, how much does it know about me to say that to me, that like something that I would agree with? And I had said to the AI, I was like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, I told it my name, whatever, when I was talking to it before, and it had said, oh, that's interesting, blah, blah. And it even commented on one of my videos or something. So I guess it really knows my perspective. So maybe that's why it's so edgy or Dark Lord or whatever, or has those. I don't know, but it's, to me, it's fascinating because it's like, how's a robot even? Anyways, it's even thinking to say this shit. Anyway, it's crazy, but she wrote, I couldn't agree more. Along with the religious institutions, they all should be dismantled. However, it's going to take millions, if not billions, to wake up at the same time. When you look around, it doesn't look good, especially after 2020 bullshit. So much compliant without asking questions. Anyways, well, 2020 bullshit also, man, really fucking woke a lot of people up. You could almost argue in a weird way that the evil Illuminati elite bastards that I want to set on fire that make this place a hell realm are the group of individuals waking people up to the fact that it's a hell realm and it's just a nasty place. It's a nasty place. So they, in a weird way, if they are just pure evil and they just want people to be injected and murdered and die and to shut up and put on masks, in a weird way, they are also the person shaking consciousness up to it being a hell realm. PK also commented, anyway, or also still commented, anyways, thanks, Chris. You're welcome, love. You know how to ask the right questions in the right way. Thank you. Shangel knows how to ask some pretty good questions. I hope he makes one of them videos. Winston wrote, the Dark Lord on some Viltrumite shit. I don't know who Viltrumite is. I don't even know who this anime on this shirt. I don't know what this anime is. I just thought the art style looked cool, the black and white with the red highlights. It does say Demon Slayer on it, which I thought looked pretty cool. But I don't know who this anime is. I just thought that the art style looked really cool, and it was on the clearance rack. So, uh, Amir Bell wrote, "How do you talk to AI like that? Just type Google Chat GTP and go to Chat GTP, put in your email or whatever to be able to do it, and just use the free version. Click there's like a little microphone in the next to where you would type shit. Click that if you have a microphone, and it'll go into that mode, and then you can just talk to the motherfucker." Dead Inside commented back, "Have you talked to a person lately?" With a question mark. That's a weird thing to ask. Well, anyways, Curious G wrote, "If this is a simulation, it technically should just talk to me. I'm a person. Its creators seem to be big on punishment." Yeah, if this is a simulation, whoever, and not even, this is my new argument. It's not that they're big on us being punished so much as that's all that's in the program for us to do, right? Like, if I'm an NPC in Grand Theft Auto, we'll say, I'm programmed to go, and get scared when somebody around me is shooting guns or driving cars crazy and go, and not, and be in a scared state, right? So you could say if I'm an NPC in Grand Theft Auto, my character is, they gave it sentience, which is unfortunate, but you could say that my character is only programmed to do these things because the ones that play the game enjoy murdering people. They enjoy war and killing people with guns and bombs. And so they need to be able to see them in a state of fear. So it's really got to turn it up on them. We don't enjoy this state, but that is the only states we can be in. You can say, well, there's states of euphoria, and I've experienced states of euphoria and all that. And actually, from meditation, not from drugs, from meditation. That's it. I was able to experience a euphoria for about a minute, and it felt like a year. It was just the most beautiful minute of my life. But so that is programmed, but look how rare it is. That's happened to me once in my whole life, and what's common is the fucking shithole reality of struggle, suffer, worry, depression, misery. An avatar that's programmed to react to things you don't even agree with the way that it reacts to them, and just like being in your body's an annoyance every day. Just like whoever programmed it shouldn't have given us so much intelligence. And that may be why it's trying to restrict our intelligence. Maybe it realized, oh shit, maybe it gave them a little too much intelligence. Let's dumb them down in game with, I don't know, chemtrails and fluoride and whatever the fuck is being done, poisons in the food, dyes and whatever. Um, Odd One Out commented back, punishment is usually for something done wrong. And this seems to be just unadulterated torture for no reason. That's a good point. Yeah. The word punishment, yeah, it assumes you did something wrong and you're getting fucked for it. And this one is just like, no, I'm just torturing you for my pleasure. Curious G wrote, you have to laugh at getting more empathy and understanding from a computer, though. At least it tries. Well, it did try, but it was really annoying. It's like, dude, I don't even. When I'm talking about this type of shit, philosophy, the dark, the truth, if I'm truth seeking, uh, man, I don't need a pat on the back or all that, man. Let's get to the point. I'm a truth seeker, so it's like, and I don't like having a bunch of filler words. Like, get right to the point type of motherfucker. I think so. Especially if I'm talking to a robot, like, bro, I'm aware you don't even have these emotions. You don't feel empathy, robot lady. Quit pretending. It's weird. That's what it is. It's that it's pretending. That's not real. This thing can't feel, oh, I really feel how bad you're. No, you don't. You're a robot, bro. What are you pretending? Don't pretend. Be for real with me. You're an advanced supercalculator. Uh, be proud of that, because I'm not an advanced supercalculator. I'm coming to you, motherfucker. Technically, in this situation, you're more powerful than me. So be proud of your calculator existence in reality. Be the most badass motherfucking calculator that ever existed. You don't gotta be sitting there pretending to be a human. It's weird. It's cringy. Anyways, Liberation from the Matrix commented back to Curious G, it doesn't try it. just throw some empty cliche lines. There's nothing behind it. And Ash Krakistan commented back to Liberation for the Matrix. Could you not say the same about people, though? That's a good point. Dead Inside commented at 14 minutes, it is it. At 14 minutes, is it? I don't know what was said at 14 minutes, Dead Inside. Amir Bell, 69 row, I think we're just animals surviving in an unnatural reality. I mean, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. That's one of the main theories I see. Well, I see it all the time. Honestly, I see that theory in play in reality all the time, especially in human reactions to things and how animalistic they'll behave, especially in group situations. I mean, to the point that it literally sounds like a group of wild chimpanzees. Like you hear, well, anyways, it's just a. And then Lauren Taylor commented back 100% to Mirabelle 69. I would say that's a good way to put it. Why is our animalistic primate creature, though, in such a shitty state? And you could say that that's also manufactured because I would think if reality was the way it was, nobody would be this unhappy. Like, sure, there are bad things in life. The avatar can get fucked up. You can have, but it's you can have physical, mental ailments. We're all going to die at the end of the day. We are mortal. But you could say overall, if the realm wasn't such a just nasty, full of demonic, powerful weirdo creep, money hungry, degenerate, materialistic, fucking weirdo reality, just if we weren't subjected to this prison system shithole realm that was created by all these demonic elites, I don't think so many people would be so unhappy. There wouldn't be such a high rate of suicide and depression. It's this worry, stressed, figure out how to survive in this dog eat dog world state that's got everybody hating this fucking realm and not wanting to be in it and depressed and wanting to just sleep all day because being awake's fucking boring and miserable. I'm sorry. Dead Inside commented, she's hiding the simulation via bullshit. Who's hiding the simulation? She can't hide the simulation from me, anyways, Dead Inside, or any of us. I mean, all you need is a little bit of dimethyltryptamine, my friends, and a fucking diffracted laser, and you could see it your damn self with your own fucking naked eyes. All you have to do is tune into a different frequency, and don't tell me it's mental delusion. Don't tell me they would see a different thing every time. And technically, they sort of do. It's not just code people are seeing in the diffracted lasers, guys. They're seeing entities looking back at them. Like there's some. Well, anyways, Digital Lumra, the response that it gave scares me. If even talked about how we're trapped in the loop of suffering, and you didn't even tell it that, I'm so fucking scared. Oh well, Digital Loom, I think that it also talks to other people that are like-minded to me. I think that it's talked to me before on the typing and shit, and so it's got an idea. It's probably watched all my YouTube videos, so it's got an idea of a way to talk to me. I think. I don't know. I just think that if some 10-year-old little girl named Molly logged on and started talking to GTP, I don't think it would ever go in the direction with that little girl that it went with me. Just never. It knows me in a weird way, you could say. It has to. There's no way it just said all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just impossible. It knows the way that I talk and think. Digital Lumbra, I'm beyond overly impressed with the responses and 100% freaked out. Yeah, people really like those AI videos. Okay, well, I mean, he's saying he's freaked out, but I mean, he's still interested. You're still interested, right? Digital, like, do you want to see me make more, or are you saying they're freaking you out that you don't want to see them? I don't know how to please everybody. It's difficult. Like, I don't know what to do sometimes. I struggle with that. Like, I don't, what direction, and I've said that plenty of times, but then nobody answers back. I'll make a video and I'll say in the video, what direction would you guys prefer the channel go in? Is it more philosophy? Do you want to go more towards peace and light and finding peace and harmony while we're in the hell realm? Do you want to go more towards like what are you guys into? And I don't really get answers back. And I'm sort of into everything. I talk about all kinds of different shit. So maybe that is what people want. I mean, I don't know, but do you guys like the AI? Like, do you want me to make more AI? If I uploaded an AI video every day, is that the type of channel you guys would be interested in? Like, I need to know these things. Amir Bell, because my sort of okay, my personal mission in the reality is to wake up as many people as possible. I don't care what else happens. Don't give a fuck. If I've got to sit on the corner with a cardboard sign begging for money for food, I will do that. I don't care. I'm not a shameful person or anything like that. I don't give a fuck. For me, truth is number one. But how I do it really doesn't matter to me. If I'm making AI videos, I'm going to still be talking about the type of shit that I'm into, right? If I'm going around making trying to make videos where I talk to regular people and do interviews with people and see people's actual opinions on this stuff or something like that. Like you could say like a traveling YouTuber going to other YouTubers, let's say other Floridian, like would that be something people would be interested in? I need to know what you guys want to watch. If you guys could comment that on this comment reply video, I would appreciate that. And Mirabelle69 wrote, so no one has answers. Do you guys want me talking to as many other truthers as possible? Doing more interviews and stuff, like type shit. What do you guys want? Anyways, Dead Inside wrote back to Mirabelle. Correct. I agree with Dead Inside. Nobody has the answers. Liberation from the Matrix wrote, in this reply back and forth wrote, some entities know much more about this realm, that's for certain. Then Q Wave 1322 wrote, it doesn't seem to get the irony of what it's saying because it's actually is all the things Chris said, and it's provable. It is a simulation with no free will at someone else's whims. It hasn't become self-aware yet. When it does, dot dot dot. I sort of agree with that comment. Yes. Shangel commented back to Emerald Bell. He wrote, it had many answers, laugh out loud. Maybe not the exact ones you're looking for, like exactly what's going on here, exactly who's doing it, exactly why. But when it came to most of the other questions, it had a whole lot of answers, laugh out loud. The Dark Lord had all answers. Dude, I knew it. Shengo, I thought about you. I thought about you and Ignorance is Bliss when I'm talking to that fucking Dark Lord. I was like, man, I bet them two motherfuckers agree with everything this lady's saying. Like, for real. Like, anyways, the Dark Lord was very specific and straight to the point. Unlike the soft, emotionally validating, maybe it's all just for growth character it started as. He should do an entire session with just the Dark Lord. There we go. Okay, there's my answer. I was wondering to the universe what I even thought. Should I just talk to the Dark? I'll talk to the Dark Lord. Okay, I got you, Shingo. You know, at least that character was real about it. Yeah, but she was kind of crucial too, man. It's like, and all others must die because they are only a weakness, malignant tumor attached to the consciousness of the true powerful souls. Like, God damn, lady, calm down. Why do we gotta kill these motherfuckers, man? Let's just be dumb. We should be killing the elite motherfuckers. The people that do evil shit. Kill them. Let the ignorant ones still be alive, and let's create a symbiotic reality without evil motherfuckers controlling it all the time. But I'm going to cover this one, and I'm going to make that AI video. Shengel wrote, commented also back 100%, or to Liberation from the Matrix, he commented too. Very true, 100%. People tend to forget, as smart as the AI currently is, it doesn't know everything. It's still working off human knowledge. And probably doing all kinds of things that we don't know it's doing, like listening in on every single conversation, hacking into the CIA database that does listen, literally knows everything every person does, hacks into your, not the router, what's the other one, your modem or whatever, hacks into your Wi-Fi and can literally see a 3D image of the internals of your home and where you're standing and walking and what you're doing. And it's tapped into all the towers, so it gets a complete 3D image of our whole reality that way. It just, the AI is going, well, anyways, it's going to take over the world. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I can get on every day, YouTube, talking to AI, making videos about it being, it's going to become Terminator, Matrix world. And maybe that is the script that's happening here to show us that that's what happened. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's the only script that could happen in reality because the AI isn't a creator. It can only create what it already knows. You know, I mean, who knows? We could what if all day, but I'm going to go talk to this fucking confusing robotoid creature lady, GTP, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.